A Florida attorney is under investigation for asking people to move to Georgia, register to vote there for the Senate runoffs and commit electoral fraud. The attorney Bill Price told this to Bay County GOP members in a meeting that was held on the 7th November, hours after the networks called the election for Biden. And the best part about the whole thing, this so called attorney allowed the whole thing to be recorded on Facebook Live. He has now deleted the video, but not before scores of people around the world downloaded the clip and forwarded it to election officials in Georgia. Here he is making the argument in person.
To do whatever it takes. And if that means changing your address for the next 2 months, so be it. I'm doing that. I'm moving to Georgia.
Now the video has gone viral and this man, Bill Price, is under investigation. It does look like an open and shut case, and hopefully he will spend some sweet time in a place where he belongs. The incident caught the attention of Florida Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, who is in charge of the election in the state. He was reported as saying, "Make no mistake, individuals who attempt to undermine the integrity of Georgia's elections will be investigated and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Those who move to Georgia just to vote in the Senate runoffs with no intention of staying are committing a felony that is punishable with jail time and hefty fines. They will be found, they will be investigated, and they will be punished." They will be punished. And as usual, you know the Republican backflips, right? Whenever they get caught, they have developed a two-pronged defensive stance to protect themselves. The first is, "Oh, we were just joking, it was full of sarcasm." The second is, "Oh, we did say that, but we did that to prove there are gaps in the system." So when the GOP accuses someone of fraud, then they will commit fraud just to show that a fraud can be committed. How noble they are. Imagine the entire world doing that, committing a fraud to prove a fraud can be committed. Good Lord. But this guy, Bill Price, is under one heck of a lot of soup. He is now using the first line of Republican backflip defense, which is he is saying he was joking to bring attention to the massive election fraud that is going on in the United States. But sadly, during that meeting, Bill Price told GOP members that he is going to move to Georgia to his brother's house, register to vote from there, and encouraged GOP voters to do the same. And he really did follow through with his comments. Bill Price, the day after that speech, registered in Georgia to vote using his brother's address, and also he gave a sworn affidavit that he was a Georgia resident and he is eligible to vote. He is in a whole lot of hurt now. Registering to vote in Georgia with no attempt to stay can be punishable by up to 10 years in prison and a $100,000 fine. It really looks like an open and shut case to me. The attorney who wants to prosecute Bill Price has to show that he voted outside Georgia in the November 3rd election, then show the video where he is telling GOP members to follow his lead and register in Georgia with an intention to vote in the runoff, then show that he also said he will be using his brother's address to do that, and then bring the documents he submitted to Georgia State as evidence and then charge him with fraud. You see how easy it is to get evidence that can be proven in the court for committing election fraud? But you will get evidence only when something is there. Bill Price is definitely toast, and I hope Brad Raffensperger walks him all the way to the lockup. The GOP is accusing Democrats of widespread voter fraud. The reality is, it looks like they are the ones who are actually recommending their voters to commit voter fraud whenever they can. Remember Donald Trump asking people to vote by mail and show up on the election day to vote, which is a felony in most states? Here is the law and order president asking people to violate the law.
Send it in early and then go and vote. And if it's not tabulated, you vote, and the vote is going to count.
So I guess whenever the GOP accuses the Democrats of something, then I think we should all take a closer look. Maybe it's a tell that they are the ones who are engaging in the exact thing that they are accusing the other side of. Thanks for watching. If you like it, please subscribe.